What's up, everyone? Basketballer here. We are now in this 11th game of this November 23rd, 2022 NBA Game Day. This is the game between Detroit Pistons with a record of 4 wins and 15 losses, visiting Utah Jazz, displaying a record of 12 wins and 7. By the way, the game will start at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, so that's going to be 10 o'clock a.m. down here in Manila. And I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Basketballer. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. By the way, the spread given for this matchup is minus 11.5. And of course, that's given towards the home team, Utah Jazz. And let's take a look at the standings and the rankings of both teams. Starting off with Detroit Pistons, they belong to the Eastern Conference. They are currently at number 15, dead last, and their record is 4 wins and 15 losses. For Utah Jazz, they are actually doing great in the Western Conference with a record of 12 wins and 7. Right, so for Utah Jazz, they're actually having the home court advantage on this. In terms of fatigue, they also have the advantage as Detroit Pistons actually played last night against Denver. And while Utah Jazz was idle, they were at home, they were resting up. Now, in terms of momentum, believe me, Detroit Pistons got the advantage on this because Utah, approaching this game, is coming off a loss, while Detroit Pistons just defeated Denver Nuggets last night. And that was crazy because Detroit was on the road. Detroit did not have Cade Cunningham. They did not have Sadiq Bey. Was the other one? Isaiah Stewart wasn't also playing, so that was a huge win for Detroit Pistons for sure. I'm pretty sure that they are pumped up approaching this game. So let's take a look at the availability and the health of both teams. For Detroit Pistons, it's the same story. Bey, Cunningham, and Stewart are still unavailable for them, while for Utah Jazz, Mike Conley and Rudy Gay are still not suiting up for the Jazz. Right, with the win that Detroit Pistons had last night, just like what I was saying, I'm pretty sure that they will be pumped up. Momentum would be on their side, but that doesn't actually remove the fact that Utah Jazz is actually dominating this season. Nobody expected them to perform, especially perform that well. They are currently at number 2 in the Wild Wild West division. 12 wins and 7. That's just a whole lot of hard work and a whole lot of tactics for you to remain up there in the West, in the top 4. And Utah Jazz was able to do that, or at least for the early part of the season. I think Utah Jazz would highly likely win the game. Especially they are the bigger team. They have a very young but a very smart coach who knows how to exploit the defense of Detroit Pistons. They have Markkanen who can actually play inside outside, but his height is actually tremendous at around 7 feet. They have Kessler off the bench who's like 7 feet whatever. They are the bigger team. Detroit Pistons, they got Bagley. They also have this strong rookie, Duran, a young but strong rookie who actually grabs a lot of offensive rebounds and who dunks a lot. So I'm pretty sure that Detroit Pistons would not go away that easily. But I think Utah Jazz, since they are rested up, they are at home. Utah Jazz will grab the win. But I think it would still be Detroit Pistons who would be able to cover the spread, given the fact that they have actually improved for the past few games. I know it's just yesterday when they won, but I've been watching their games, even that game against Los Angeles Lakers, that game against the Sacramento Kings. Those were very close games. I thought they would have them, but they couldn't finish. And finally, last night they actually did that against the Denver Nuggets. And again, everyone, especially the Detroit Pistons fans, are appreciating that. Kevin Knox is actually scoring and giving them good support off the bench. Again, Duran, their backup center, a young rookie at 19 years old, is giving them a lot of offensive rebounds and a lot of dunks. Their rookie Ivy is not playing like he's a rookie. Bogdan Bogdanovic is actually, being the veteran that he is, a scorer that he is, especially his one-on-one, his one-on-one moves, man, that's crazy. It's almost automatic. Plus, the activation of Burks actually helped them a lot. Burks is a very smart shooter. He knows how to instigate those fouls, and his free throw shooting is actually great. So, those are automatic additional points for Detroit Pistons. Sadly, Utah Jazz is still the stronger team, but I'm gonna pick Detroit Pistons to cover the spread. It's too big, 11.5. I think they would have enough firepower, even though they have actually played last night, to actually cover that. So my pick, Detroit plus 11.5. That's Pistons plus 11.5. Peace out, Pasay love, and God bless.